and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls Online Morrowind. Just by chance, yesterday, I was just kind of wandering around all these little islands here. And I got over here, it's just north of this little island with the little squiggle of a road. Just north there, I happened to find a random quest giver out in the middle of nowhere.
It's about bloody time you buoyant armchairs showed up. I sent a request for assistance almost an hour ago and... Oh, hello. You don't look like a bouncing armature to me. Still, my manservant is missing and I could use the help.
I love how she changed the name every time she says it. Buoyant armchair and then it's a bouncing armature. What seems to be the problem?
First, my assistants from the Mages Guild disappeared without so much as a by your leave. Then, my useless manservant Stibbins vanished. Said he was going to solve the mystery, but now he's disappeared as well. And it's almost tea time. Oof, intolerable.
Stibbins. He's the guy he keeps saving in the main story. Once you get to Cold Harbor. I recognize that name. What are you and your assistant doing out here?
We were exploring the Vvardenfell ruins when everyone left me. I expect such behavior from the hired help, but Stibbins? He's usually more dependable than that. Locate the mages and Stibbins, then use this signal wand so I can join you.
I'll signal you after I find Stibbins and the missing mages. Oh yeah, Lady Gertz. She's...
I blame the Investigator Vale books I lent to Stibbins. He was never this adventurous before he became enchanted with her admittedly thrilling stories. But what are you still doing here? I thought you were going to find Stibbins and the mages.
You're still talking to me. What's so special about the Vvardenfell ruins?
That's what we're trying to determine. Vvardenfell was once a great city built atop an ancient center of Sheogorath worship. Now only the Daedric ruins remain. Once we find the treasure, I'll be more famous than that blowhard Narcissus Dren.
Narcissus Dren?
No one of note. Just a pretentious, arrogant author and adventurer with an overinflated sense of self-importance. He's an irritating dark elf who loves to hear himself talk. And the topic of conversation? The greatness of Narcissus Dren. The Swit.
You mentioned treasure?
Treasure, relic. I'm sure there's something important hidden in the ruins. According to local rumors, people disappear around Vvardenfell all the time. That's what sparked my interest. Mysterious happenings often extend my fame and fortune.
I don't think the runner in Balmora was all that difficult. You just have to make sure you follow the guy with the glowy bit. The glowy note. Disappear? Like Stibbins and the mages?
I suppose there could be a connection. On the other hand, never attribute to ancient curses what can be explained by greed and laziness, I always say.
Oh yeah, he's running up some stairs and disappearing because your stupid ass got too close to him and he figured out you were following him, so he's like, oh, gotta ditch this guy. Tell me more about these mages.
Oh, they were just your typical apprentices. Young, eager, hoping to make a name for themselves by working alongside a famed treasure hunter. The 6 of them readily broke off promptly at sunset yesterday and abandoned the camp. They abandoned me!
Why do you think they abandoned you?
They already had my gold, so I stayed to finish the work. Not the studious and well-mannered apprentices I expect from the Mages Guild. Besides, if truth be told, they were incompetent. I'm surprised they remained with us as long as they did.
Tell me about Stibbins.
My manservant Stibbins. He's lazy, drinks too much, and requires detailed instructions to accomplish the simplest of tasks. But his fish stew is delicious, I'll grant him that. I regret letting him read my collection of Investigator Vale mysteries.
What do the Yeah, Investigator Vale books have to do with all this.
Have you read them? She's a brilliant detective. I fear Stibbons got the wrong idea and thinks he can find the missing mages just like Investigator Vale. When you locate him, I shall express my disapproval for his reckless disregard of his duties.
Alright, so... Okay, it is actually a Vvardenfell quest, because it's like they are people from the Mages Guild, so it's like, is this actually supposed to be like a Mages Guild quest or something? Web of Troubles. Find the missing mages. And they are... Ah, I was looking at that place wondering what this was for. There's a bunch of imps and whatnot around. That's creepy. So are those plants. Yeah, apparently here it's spiders, but I was wandering around these islands, I was looking at these places, I was like, maybe what's that guy?
I don't want to go back. No, I can't go back. You can't make me go back.
Calm down. Are you one of the mages working for Lady Laurent?
The overbearing Breton? She's working with the spiders, isn't she? She knew! She knew the spiders would take my friends. She knew they would make them dance. I had to run, you see. I had to. I don't want to dance. I don't know how!
You don't want to dance, what? The spiders took the other mages?
Spiders, yes! Please, you have to rescue them! The spiders make them dance, but nobody can dance forever. I'd go back, but I can't. I don't dance, you understand? I won't dance! Why do the spiders want us to dance anyway? It makes no sense!
Yeah, are you sure you're not batshit crazy? Do you know a man named Stibbons? Have you seen him?
Stibbons? He's in league with the spiders. Why else don't they force him to dance? He went to join his spider masters, but he dropped his spice pouch just over there. Oh no. Do you think it's full of spiders? What should I do? What should I do?
Yeah, I think you're batshit crazy. Stay here, I'll examine Stibbons' spice pouch and see if I can pick up his trail. Yeah. And try to be a little less crazy. Oh god. Stupid girl. Spider! Who told you you could live? Sorry for that other little creature. Another dead guy. There's a big, huge, creepy troll up there. Damn it, it's on the other side of that wall. Serving bowl.
I dare say, help! Help!
What's up, Stibbons?
Lucifer, stand up. That creature was positively terrifying. But at least I found one of my lady's hirelings.
What creature are you talking about?
That horrific spider. I was using several of the inquisitive techniques employed by Investigator Vale in her fabulous stories when the largest, most terrifying spider I ever laid eyes upon sprang at me with evil intent. Even spooked the mage.
Oh. That's one of the mages working for Lady Laurent.
It is, though she's not making much sense. Perhaps you could talk to her? Lady Laurent believed the mages absconded with her hard-earned gold. So I followed them to these ruins, and, well, I encountered the spider, and then everything went dark.
Dark? So the spider attacked you?
No.
You
This is
fainted.
embarrassing. It started talking to me.
Excuse
Then
me?
I swooned and passed out. Spiders have that effect on me. Oh, I must return to Lady Laurent. It's well past her tea time, and she's going to be extremely displeased with me.
Yeah, spiders are some creepy bastards. I can't stand them. Stay the hell out of my house, out of my sight, and you're good. Don't leave yet. Let me talk to this mage first.
No! I won't listen! I won't listen! Leave me alone, spiders!
Apparently she talked to the spiders too. Are you hearing something? Well,
The spiders. Those damned spiders. They talk to me. They want me to dance. Mustn't. I mustn't dance with them. That would be bad.
another crazy person talking about dancing for the spiders. Why do the spiders want you to dance?
Why do you think? No, don't think. That's when they get you. They crawl into your mind. Don't let them. No! I must go now.
Go? Go where?
The spiders. They call to me.
I think you're...
I will join the dance.
Let me guess you're gonna go through there. Yep. Okay, lady, they're on. Dude, your people are insane.
Good. You found Stibbins. Probably just got turned around in the ruins again. So tell me, what did you discover my manservant doing when you happened upon him? Did he provide an explanation as to why I'm still waiting for my afternoon tea?
Stop glitching through her, bear. Stibbins says a terrifying spider talked to him and he fainted.
A talking spider? Ridiculous! Still, Stibbins has always been dreadfully afraid of the eight-legged pests. No excuse
I
for
don't blame
shirking
him.
his responsibilities, though. And the mages? Did you stumble upon them while you tracked down my manservant?
Yeah, they heard the attacking spiders too, and they're a little crazy and went running into the ruins. Magical ward preventing me to get in there. Yeah, your mages are insane. I found two of them. One ran into the ruins ranting about spiders. I couldn't follow her though.
Why not? Don't tell me you're afraid of a few spiders in a dusty old ruin.
There was a magical barrier. I couldn't pass through it.
Interesting. Spiders and a barrier. Some sort of spider magic? Regardless, such occurrences suggest there's more to these ruins than I presumed. A great treasure, perhaps? But why could the mage pass through the barrier and not you?
Maybe it has something to do with the spiders that were talking to her.
She heard talking spiders? Incredible. I can brew a tea to keep Stibbins from fainting. Then he can listen to the spiders and lead us through the barrier. But we need to test its potency. Bring me a small spider from the ruins and meet us at my camp.
I'll get a small spider and meet you at camp.
I beg milady's pardon. I really thought I could solve the case of the missing mages.
Ugh, whatever gave you that idea? You can barely manage not to lose my collection of combs and brushes every time you pack them.
But Investigator Vale... I mean, would milady like her tea now?
And some of those sweet biscuits I like. Let's return to camp so you can start cooking.
Of course, milady. Right away.
And Stibbins, I want my book back. I must find out what happens when Investigator Vale meets the innkeeper's daughter in the wine cellar. I'm sure it will be scandalous.
You guys are pretty funny. Hang on just one second, guys. I want to double check that I'm not muted. Okay. Because I didn't want to do it while she was while I was in conversation to her, because I have to alt tab out of the game, and alt closes windows and dialogue and stuff. So unfortunately OBS doesn't have any like on-screen display or anything to be able to say, hey, okay, you did in fact start recording, and okay, you're muted, you're not muted. Well, these spiders don't count, he just respawn. Probably because I have to like actually pick up the spider or something. Oh yeah, these spiders didn't even exist before. God damn it, no, I thought she needed to come down here and start doing freaking laundry.
A spider. I'm still conscious?
My tea worked! Head for the ruins and find the spider that talked to you, Stibbins.
As you command, milady. Another spider! And it's talking to me.
Follow my manservant.
Aha! You brought friends to the dance. Come in, come in. There's room for you all.
That voice sounds so familiar.
Well, what do we have here?
Stuff to loot.
Now this is intriguing. Someone set up a little workshop in these ruins.
A workshop? What kind of workshop?
Alchemy from the looks of it, though I see a few components related to Daedric magic. Dead spiders, vials, various alchemical components. This must be how these mind spiders were created. They certainly don't appear to be natural creatures.
Do you notice anything else?
The notes in this journal, they refer to different kinds of spiders. Mind spiders, we already know about them. It also lists pack spiders, light spiders, and exploding spiders. How exciting. Someone is making spiders of nefarious purpose.
Yeah, we kind of did that in Skyrim. All kinds of creepy, poisonous, and exploding frost, fire that you can throw at people. What does all this have to do with Stibbins and the missing mages?
The journal indicates that victims controlled by the mind spiders are needed for some sort of Daedric ritual. We need to find whoever is performing this ritual, and you need to make them stop. Then I can lead Stibbins and the others to safety.
Sounds like a plan.
Follow me, brave assistant!
Right. Because that was like totally the mad god Shiagora that was talking. What?
Brave assistant, do something! Stibbins, you look ridiculous. Stop dancing this instant.
Right, do you mind if I loop first? Actually, do I have... Magic recovery. Thank you kindly.
Come to join our dance?
Oh, good god. Will you bugger off, dude? Get away from me.
Dance! Dance!
Yes, thank you for...
Shake your netters for the mad god!
Oh, excuse me.
No! The dance must not be interrupted!
Why do my feet hurt? Oh, never mind. Run!
Naturally, we will be reducing your compensation accordingly.
Anything else of interest? A bunch of cages. Oh, look, the bookshelf. Now somebody's here. You can have fun by yourself.
As much as a good run from a Daedric ruin really gets the blood pumping, I wish we had been more successful. We lost a few of the apprentices, and I never did locate any relics or treasures.
Poor baby. And we stopped a Daedric priest from and rescued Sibbins.
I suppose. I still can't figure out how the priest was able to control their minds using spiders. It's a bafflement. Maybe one of these scrolls I seized on the way out will shed some light on this final mystery.
Scrolls from a Daedric ruin? Sounds dangerous.
No need to worry. Stibbins will examine the scrolls. He's ever more durable than he appears. I know a scribe who lives near White Ridge Barrow in Skyrim. His fascination with spiders borders on obsession, but I'm sure he'll appreciate the scrolls.
You really want Stibbins to examine a Daedric scroll?
I appreciate your help and your concern, but what possible harm could glancing at a few dusty scrolls cause?
A lot.
Here, for your trouble. I seem to have some extra gold after adjusting my staff's compensation. Oh, Stibbins, since you like to read... Stibbins, I have something I'd like you to read.
What's this? The newest Investigator Vale mystery?
Just read it out loud and tell me what it says.
Oh, a read aloud. What fun.
Just enunciate, Stibbins, and speak loudly. Anytime now, Stibbins.
This isn't the newest Investigator Vale mystery.
Read the scroll, Stibbins!
Something, mad god flows and ebbs. Something. Call forth the tangled webs. No, that doesn't sound good.
Really, Stibbins, you do manage to complicate the simplest tasks.
You're the one that made him read those out loud.
Stibbins has a way of dropping a fetcher fly into the honey. It's a gift, I suppose. Don't worry, I'll figure out how to extract him from those webs after I enjoy another cup of tea. Safe travels, my friend!
That's why you didn't want to read them. Oh yes, in her little camp here, you can go in her tent, and all of these things around here is not considered stealing, so you can come back here anytime and just loot like crazy. Well, it's gonna be a short-ish episode, but you know, again, don't know where too many quests are anymore, so yeah. I really hope they get destinations updated really, really soon, but thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.